SHRI Ramayana, Aranya Kanda, book number 3, Sarga 74, Roman numeral LXXIV 74, KABANDHA'S death. When wise KABANDHA thus had thought the means to find the dame they sought, and urged them onward in the quest, he thus again the prince addressed. This path, O Raghu's son, pursue, where those fair trees which charm the view, extending westward far away, the glory of their bloom display, where their bright leaves rose apples show, and the tall jack and mango grow. Whene'er you will those trees ascend, or the long branches shake and bend, their savory fruit like amrit eat, then onward speed with willing feet. Beyond this shady forest decked with flowering trees, your course direct. Another grove you then will find, with every joy to take the mind. Like Nanda, with its charms displayed, or northern Kuru's blissful shade, where trees distill their balmy juice, and fruit through all the year produce, where shades with seasons ever fair, with Chaitrarata may compare, where trees whose sprays with fruit are bowed rise like a mountain or a cloud. There, when you list from time to time, the loaded trees may Lakshman climb, or from the shaken boughs supply sweet fruit that may with Amrit vie. The onward path pursuing still, from wood to wood, from hill to hill, your happy eyes at length will rest on Pampa's lotus-covered breast. Her banks with gentle slope descend, nor stones nor weed the eyes offend, and o'er smooth beds of silver sand, lotus and lily blooms extend. There swans and ducks and curlews play, and keen-eyed ospreys watch their prey. And from the limpid waves are heard glad notes of many a water bird. Unthought, a deadly foe to fear, they fly not when a man is near. And fat as balls of butter they will, when you list, your hunger stay. Then Lakshman with his shafts will take the fish that swim the brook and lake. Remove each bone and scale and fin, or strip away the speckled skin. And then on iron skewers broil, for thy repast the savory spoil. Thou on a heap of flowers shalt rest, and eat the meal his hands have dressed. There shalt thou lie on Pampa's brink, and Lakshma's hand shall give thee drink, filling a lotus leaf with cool, pure water from the crystal pool, to which the opening blooms here lent the riches of divinest scent. Beside thee, at the close of day, will Lakshman through the woodland stray, and show thee where the monkeys sleep, in caves beneath the mountain steep. Loud voiced as bulls, they forth will burst, and seek the flood, oppressed by thirst. Then rest awhile their wants supplied, their well-fed bands on Pampa's side. Thou roving there at eve shalt see rich clusters hang on shrub and tree, and Pampa flushed with roseate glow, and at the view forget thy woe. There shalt thou mark with strange delight each loveliest flower that blooms by night, while lily buds that shrink from day their tender loveliness display. In that far wild no hand but thine those peerless flowers in wreaths shall twine. Immortal in their changeless pride, ne'er fade those blooms and ne'er are dried. There, erst on holy thoughts intent, their days Matanga's pupils spent. Once for their master food they sought, and store of fruit and berries brought. Then as they labored through the dell, from limb and brow the heat drops fell. Thence sprang and bloomed those wondrous trees. Such holy power have devotees. Thus from the hermit's heat drops sprung, their growth is ever fresh and young. There Shavari is dwelling yet, who served each vanished anchoret. Beneath the shade of holy boughs, that ancient votaress keeps her vows. Her happy eyes on thee will fall, O godlike prince, adored by all. And she whose life is pure from sin, a blissful seat in heaven will win. But cross, O son of Raghu, o'er, and stand on Pampa's western shore. A tranquil hermitage that lies deep in the woods will meet thine eyes. No wandering elephants invade the stillness of that holy shade. But checked by Saint Matanga's power, they spare each consecrated bower. Through many an age those trees have stood, world famous as Matanga's wood. Still Raghu's son pursue thy way, through shades where birds are vocal stray. Fair as the blessed wood where rove immortal gods, or Nanda's grove. Near Pampa, eastward, full in sight, stands Rishyamukha's wood-crowned height. 'Tis hard to climb that towering steep, where serpents unmolested sleep. The free and bounteous, formed of old by Brahma of superior mold, who sink when day is done to rest, reclining on that mountain crest. What wealth or joy in dreams they view, awaking find the vision true. But if a villain stained with crime that holy hill presume to climb, the giants in their fury sweep from the hilltop the wretch asleep. There loud and long is heard the roar of elephants on Pampa's shore, who near Matanga's dwelling stray, and in those waters bathe and play. A while they revel by the flood, their temples stained with streams like blood, then wander far away dispersed, dark as huge clouds before they burst. But ere they part, they drink their fill of bright pure water from the rill. Delightful to touch, where meet scents of all flowers divinely sweet. Then speeding from the riverside, deep in the sheltering thicket hide. Then bears and tigers shalt thou view, whose soft skins show the sapphire's hue. And sylvan deer that wander nigh shall harmless from thy presence fly. High in that mountain's wooded side is a fair cavern deep and wide, yet hard to enter piles of rock, the portals of the cavern block. By the eastern door a pool gleams with broad waters fresh and cool, where stores of roots and fruit abound, and thick trees shade the grassy ground. This mountain cave the virtuous souled Sugriva and his Vanars hold. And oft the mighty chieftain seeks the summits of those towering peaks. Thus spake Kambanda high in air, his counsel to the royal pair. Still on his neck that wreath he bore, and radiance like the sun's he wore. Their eyes the princely brothers raised, and on that blissful being gazed. Behold, we go, no more delay. Begin, they cried, thy heavenward way. Depart, Kambanda's voice replied. Pursue your search, and bliss betide. Thus to the happy chiefs he said, then on his heavenward journey sped. Thus once again Kambanda won a shape that glittered like the sun, without a spot or stain. Thus bade he Rama from the air to greet Sugriva's side, to great Sugriva's side repair, his friendly love to gain. Absolutely beautiful. Sri Ramayana. The greatest love story ever told, the greatest adventure, the greatest drama ever told, the greatest romance ever told, the greatest roaming of the creation by God ever told, when God walked this earth as if an ordinary man. Jai Shri Ram. Hail Ram, Roma Victa, victory to Rama, larger than life, Rome and Christ, Rama and Krishna. Ciao.